Hey folks, it's Brad Costanzo here from Costanzo Marketing and BaconWrapBusiness.com, and today I just wanted to go over what I just found this online, and I thought I would give a cool little walkthrough of some very what looks like effective native advertising. So if you're not familiar with what native advertising is, it is advertising that is somewhat disguised to look like content. We've all seen it, we've all clicked on it, very effective. And I just found this. I was surfing around on Yahoo News and I saw this. And I'm going to walk you down this rabbit trail to see what is going on here. I don't know how well it's doing, but I guess it's doing pretty well, and it's run by some pretty savvy marketers. So if I go here, now you can see it's sponsored here, but it looks like a normal news article, not just an ad. I click here and it takes me to this page. And the structure of this page is really kind of interesting, so pay attention. So how billionaires are buying immortality. And that is very relevant. So hey, have they gone too far? Well, this is what that's about. So they switch topics a little bit, but they don't switch topics too much. So I go down on here and they immediately talk about somebody who's normally in the news and very recognizable folks. They talk about this person. It reads very, very much like a news article. And then down here in the middle, now this is another native ad for, see this person's shocking investigation. This will take you to a sales letter. It's going to continue to go. This will as well. So we've got different modalities. And then we come down here. Now we've got one more. All right, now under here, they're running ads by Taboola, another network. So if you click any of these, it'll take you completely off their site, but they get paid for it. So you can think of them as arbitraging the advertising costs. So hey, if you're not interested in this, get something else. But what about all these things up here? So there's two other sections that we can click on, and obviously this is where they want us to go. So why do they have all these other distractions? Well, these related articles, if you look down here in this area when I hover over it, you'll notice that these are all the exact same link as this is. So what's interesting is if you click here, you're going to go to the, actually let's do it because I think I got off of it. Okay, so here's the actual ad, and I'll go through this in just one sec. But these all go over to this sales letter. And the sales letter is full of facts and figures and different things that are all right here. So in the sales letter, you're going to see this. You're going to read about this. You're going to read about all of these things. These are almost like bullet points of the sales letter here in the article itself. Okay, that's great. So I've got a lot of chances to click over to this article. If I don't want that, then they are arbitrage the ad cost here. So now let's go over to see what this related articles is. And I thought this was pretty genius. So these are their own related, like you think of this as their own taboola. So this is a topic, slightly different topic, slightly different topic. And if I click on one of these, it will go to, let me see, the biggest threat facing Americans can make you rich, takes you over to this cybersecurity. So now this starts off as an article, and then it says, wait, these reports are only available for subscribers. So every single one of these is a opt-in form. So there are multiple ways to get onto their newsletter based upon what you're interested in, and then they know. So I opted into one of them, and I forget which one it was, something about a market crash, and it took me here. Okay, yeah, the one I opted into was, let's go back, the best retirement insurance for a market crash. So for instance, if I click here, it should take me to the opt-in page. Only what's great about this is after I opted in, it used to look like this. Now it fully opens up. So because remember, I'm a subscriber. It's really easy to do with the plugin. But so now it's another article. I start reading here. I start reading here. The only thing I would have done if this was mine is made the font a little bit bigger, but maybe a little more narrow to get them to consume a little more. So I keep on reading. Now this is an editor's note. What's cool about this, and there's a call to action here to a sales video, which happens to be right here. But I like this because it's in red and it's editor's note. Right, so most of us are going to read, the red calls our attention, and editor's note, it doesn't look like a advertising call to action, but it's click here. continue to talk, continue to talk, continue to talk, and look at that, another editor's note. Nothing else I can do on this page except for share it. I come over here, and now it takes me to whatever product they are launching right here. I watch the video. Now, a little trick is if I click exit, I knew I was going to get an exit pop. Smart marketing, stay on this page, and chances are I get to read what they're selling. So, pretty cool, right? Now, back here on the original page, I just wanted to go through this. This was the original article that was, hey, what are they doing to live forever? Well, we're talking, we've got, obviously this is great credentials. This is a completely hyped up and false headline. However, think of it as hypey as you wish. What they do is they go on to kind of soften that down here, asking you what would you do if you could live forever, and then they start to talk about all of the various advances that are proving, or at least suggesting that we don't have to die. And what I thought was extra cool is they start to talk about how some animals out there supposedly could live forever, and I've read about some of them. There's the lobster. There's this immortal jellyfish I just recently read about, and they talk about, hey, look, it's happening in other animals, so it could happen in us. They go on. Really, all they want to do is sell this book for free plus shipping. Right here, you get all these other bonuses. And if you don't cancel, it's only $79 for a full year. It's actually a pretty good price for a lot of things. And, empires of newsletter products have been built on this exact same model. But I wanted to go through this and show you, because there are places that you could be doing this in your own, or ask yourself, are there places I could be doing this with my own products or advertising? Now, in this case, what they did, sorry, I got a little bit of sinuses here, so if I sound nasally, that's what it is. But if they, you set up what appears to be your own little news-related site, very, very much designed only for advertising, and you can have multiple products that you're interested in, all designed for this pocket of people who are interested in things like this. So some of them have to do with money, some of them have to do with science-related activities, etc. And if you click on their About page, you can see some of the things they have. They have the Nova X report, which is like scientific breakthroughs. They have things about energy, down here about trading, etc. So it's I am familiar with the company. I don't know any of the people there personally, at least not yet. And they do a great job of direct response newsletter marketing. And I just wanted to share this with you. Maybe you could get some benefit out of it, and see where you can apply it to your own business. Now, if you're curious on how to apply this to your own business, and you would like to explore this with me further, we can arrange that. I can happy to have a conversation with you. I'll put a little link here in the bottom of the video, or you can just go to costanzomarketing.com. There are multiple ways to get in contact with me. Also, if you have not listened to Bacon Wrap Business, sizzling hot business advice guaranteed to make you fat profits, on iTunes, you can get that at baconwrappedbusiness.com or baconwrappedbusiness.com/iTunes. And hopefully this has been helpful. Love talking about this stuff with you. Give me your feedback, and we will talk soon, folks.